Okay, welcome back. We're going to now swing over to the infeed chute side. So we're going to have two-part videos. One part's going to be the assembling the PTO side, and now we're on where we stuff all the good stuff into. In case you're wondering what it looks like, stitch weld, not full length weld. Looks like yuck. Good grief. I realize it's just a wood chipper, but don't you think maybe you should hire someone that can weld? Like maybe I'm slightly overreacting, but if one of those cogs comes off, like your wood chipper's effed. It's sucked in there and into the flywheel. That makes a person nervous. Only takes one. So why not weld them on with some serious enthusiasm? Alright, on the chute side in the manual it reads top panel. I think you start assembling it on it. So it requires a shoulder bolt. It's using a shoulder bolt as a pivot. So we need the panel with the hinges. Going to assume goes in like that. Now we gotta find those fasteners. Here they are. Oops. It's gonna take some doing. So we gotta get it started and then put another washer in, then put the... So far I'd recommend having a buddy to help you. Can't... There's hardly any room. Maybe I tighten this one up over here, it'll suck it in. Probably a 15 or something. So this is a 17. Didn't seem to pull it in any tighter. Certainly it's tight. Got it. One thing I've always kind of wondered when looking at their pictures and stuff, if the angle that you have to feed stuff in is as steep as you are, or as it looks. Because it always sort of looked like you had to really lift up your tree and get the top way up so you can feed way down. And it seems like any normal thinking would have put it so it's horizontal with the ground, so that you could kind of pick up the heavy end of the tree and then the machine sucks it in, opposed to leaving all your weight on the very, very tip once you kind of get it leveraged in there. So I've always kind of wondered if it's actually as extreme as it looks. Okay, so now we need some button head screws. The two side panels go on. I don't know if that's what they call button head screws. There's not too much more fastener that I hate than that hex. So much farm equipment use them, and they always fail. What happens is that your bolt gets all rusty, because that's how life works. And then the next thing you know, you try and take it off, and then you strip out the round, and you can't get it off, so then you have to cut it off with a grinder. Just kind of dumb. Just leave a hex head on there. Even still, especially when you got a lock nut, because then you got to hold it in there now. I assume they're really elongated for a reason. It'd be interesting to hear a reasoning why they don't have this all tipped. Is it simply a on the chipper side they're trying to help, or is it to try and, because I'm pretty sure looking at all the commercial units, they're pretty well horizontal with the ground. So to me it doesn't make any sense. It'd be so much nicer if you could just back right up to a butt of a 6-inch tree and get it in there and have it just suck it in. So if you're watching this and thinking I'm being kind of needlessly negative about stuff, it's not really my intent. I'm just kind of, my mind just kind of always works on making things better. Always tried to work on the principle of good, better, best, never let it rest till the good's made better and the better's made best, sort of thing. So if things can make jobs a little easier, or if something can be done a little more stronger, or why not do it, sort of thing. I hate these stupid things. Honestly, if they just weld them on there, I'd like that better, but I'm assuming there's a reason they're oblong, so stuff can be for fitment, I'm assuming. I'm not sure why, but I've never really seen that. Okay, so the bottom plate goes on, swivels up, and then is held in place by the bar. Get some eating crow. Those are what should be in there, not those what are they called? Leg bolts. Alright, so I gotta pull them back out. Looks like they're washered on only one side. So it's saying put these rounds on the inside. Interesting. So you don't want them tight, it says. So how am I going to do this? I really don't see how I can do this like it's calling me to. Problem I'm running into, they want me to put them in these ones first and then have it swing up. but I kind of can't. I can't reach and hold it. But if I can kind of work my way there. Well, those are supposed to be on the inside. So I could assemble it, however, I'll show you what it's telling me, and it might be a problem or might not. So it's wanting me to, still working all good, so it's wanting me to do the back hinge first, and then stuff my plate up, and then put my round on, and then lay it down. But I don't see how I can do that by myself, so let's try something else. So I got it. So it should swivel, I think. Just not where they want me to. All right, let's see if we can get this metal round on. I'm really hoping to get her done today, because tomorrow it drops down to super cold. I'd rather not be working on it in the super cold. So this rod here is a emergency start and stop. My goodness, saran wrap on everything. Whatever the frig it's called, pallet wrap or ridiculous. I see why they have a 30-day guarantee. They're pretty well sure you're not going to get all this flipping wrap off in 30 days, so you can't be returning the thing. Hokey doodle. There. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Okay. So the 3 on the bottom probably? Yeah. Oh, should work fine. Yeah. So you don't need to go to the very back one. You can do the 3rd and easily get what you need to do. Roman. Well, it's looking like she's pretty mean on this end. You can feel the weather changing. She's dropping hard. There we go. Now we just gotta go around this whole thing and put all the bolts in. Get the bottom plate lined up. For this back hinge one, people's arms aren't really long enough, so I think if I just tip up the whole chute after most of them are all in, I'll be able to get them no problem. So right now I'm just going and starting all the rest that need put in. I do like this. I could be critical and say I could see how it could get bent, but it's pretty good. I think it's 3/4. Imagine 1 inch would be just a little bit better, but I understand that's getting a bit much. The only reason I say this is because it's got that huge opening that says it can it can chip a 8 by 10 piece of log. So I'm thinking if I had to get her started and you have 20 feet of trees sticking out in the woods and it's sucking her in and then it gets caught, there's gonna be a pile of force in there. So it's a good thing that's there for sure. Could be heavier, yeah, but it's fine. Oh, that is heavier than I thought it was going to be. There, I can just grab them two real easy. Not sure why they wanted to make it difficult. Pretty sure I'm missing a washer though. I don't think I used it elsewhere, but I'm going to steal one from these guys. I see it. Put two on by accident. Stupid. Before I forget, get off me. Me and the saran wrap are not getting along. Oh, that's annoying. You can't get into your flywheel quick and easy. You have to unbolt it. I think I got a washer that fell down into it, so I better take a look. Is there a stop, or does it just go forever? I guess it just goes forever. So I did got a washer down in there, but I don't know how to get it. Huh. I don't want to leave that in there. That could cause a commotion. So I don't know how to get it, so we're gonna, if it rattles loose this way, I can grab it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave my top cover not bolted on yet, and then when I move it with the tractor, it might jiggle it so I can reach my arm down. So we got all that on. Next we gotta mount our control. Oh, for all the flipping bubble wrap they put on it, still gets scratched up. Oh, stupid. Let's cover it all up. She still comes out dirty. So it says it's got to go from the top. Oh my goodness. Oh, gotta say guys, only do this if you have friends. It'd be so much easier. So these ones get an acorn nut. Oh, it gets 2 nuts. Still going. Still got audio. Yep. So not entirely sure why they've double nutted. Unless that acorn nut that they want on here is just so you don't scratch yourself as you walk by. You might have been able to gather that I haven't been sponsored by Woodland. So what you're seeing is a pretty honest review. So then you got these little decorative acorn nuts. I guess that's kind of a soft touch. I like that. Good job. So what this bar does, and I don't know if they'd changed it or if I just imagined it, but before I think you had to pull it to stop you being sucked in, whereas I think this one, if you're getting sucked in, you push it and it stops it, from what I understand. And then you want the cotter pin one at the valve. This end goes on the bracket. I think you got forward, backwards, and neutral. I don't know that for certain though. I probably should be making another video for the shoot, or the shooting shoot. But hopefully it's not too big of a deal. So this is where I need my washer back. Oh, plastic. As far as I can tell, I guess I'm backwards. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Didn't think you'd want the lever on that side, but I guess that's the way they designed it. They got it funneled all right there. It's gonna. The other one, supposedly, is more known. The what is it, WC88? Read a lot about it getting plugged in the chute. Not sure what to quite make of that. Alright, let's see if there's a washer in this little baggie I can steal. It's not as heavy duty, but it's a washer. Too big. Well, we're gonna wrap her up